One of the common objections we have in sales, one that it's the same problem all over the world, is the price. When the customer says it is too expensive, it is too much money. Right. Do you have that sometimes in your businesses?
Yes, every day.
Yes, every day. Customers like to talk about the price. So, what is the first thing we have to do when a customer talks about the price? What do we need to show him or her?
Acknowledge.
Absolutely. So, if the customer says, it is expensive, and he doesn't say it is expensive, he says it is too expensive, the first thing we need to do is, as you said, Robert?
In fact, it is.
In fact, it is. Right. So, acknowledge. In order to acknowledge price, I need to have a very clear distinction in my mind. A very clear distinction. Many salespeople hate the moment on which they realized the customer is going to talk about the price. And he's going to start saying, it's too expensive, I'm never going to pay that. Why are they so much afraid of that moment about the price? Why, do you think?
They don't know how to deal with objection.
They don't feel comfortable with the price. They don't feel comfortable with the price. If they don't feel comfortable with the price, that means in their mindset, they would never purchase that for that price. It's the salesman who sells Ferrari and thinks, with a Porsche, you have the same performances. The car is also an icon. Never needs to go to the what do you call it when it goes to repair? The repair shop. And it's less expensive. So if I have this set in my mind that Ferrari is too expensive compared to Porsche, whenever somebody tells me the Ferrari is too expensive, which doesn't really happen, because those who buy Ferrari, they want it to be expensive. But anyway, just an example, he will never be able to be proud of the price of the Ferrari, because he won't see the value attached to the price. So when we talk about price, and we'll get there in a moment, again, back to what you said, Robert, when we talk about price, we need to talk about added value and therefore about benefit for the customer. The point is, most salespeople think of the price as not a benefit, but rather a cost. A cost for the customer. When we talk about costs, the opposite of a cost is an investment. This is not a cost, this is an investment. And if you want to have benefit, you need to consider investing. So, until the moment on which, in my sales team filter, my sales team mindset, belief system, they consider what the customer pays as a cost for him, for the customer, and not as an investment that can bring some return, some benefit, that salesperson will never be able to deal with the price. Because when I perceive what the customer is going to pay as a cost, my tendency will be to make a discount. Because I can't stand it. It's a cost for the customer. I need to ease up things for the customer. I need to diminish this cost. Whereas, if that salesperson understands it's not a cost, but rather an investment that will bring something in return, which is added value or benefit, the mindset of that salesperson is going to be the opposite. So, until we have this notion really well in our mindset, we'll never deal well with price. So the training people need is to understand it's an investment. And indeed, when you buy a Ferrari, it's an investment and a benefit. And the benefit is not necessarily car. It's much more than car. It can be collection, it can be the desire to show, it can be many things.